everyone. How are you? Doing good so far? Okay. So, swag. It's how I present myself to the world. You know, it's my style. It's just me. Excuse me, did you say swag? I mean, I think I heard that on TV a time or two, but that's for like rappers and kids and individuals that have no class. Many of you may not have even heard what swag is. Maybe you do think it's negative connotation in the hip-hop culture, or maybe you think it's the free stuff that you got today by coming to this conference. But I'm here to tell you it's the free stuff that you're giving to others. You see, swag is what makes you uniquely who you are. Swag is even my good friend Amy, who's 25 and wears granny sweaters every day. And when I met her, I'm like, girl, let's take you to the mall, because this is just weird. And getting to know her, I understand that she is comfortable in those granny sweaters, so now I appreciate it. But swag is also something else. It's something deeper and more meaningful. It's what is above the norm of society. Swag is success with a game changer. And you've met many of them today. They're here speaking to you about their ideas. And so today I wanted to leave you with 4 tips of how you can be a game changer if you so choose to leave here and be a game changer. So the first thing is know your strengths. And everyone's like, oh yeah, that's an easy one. But the key is to focus on your strengths. Not just know your strengths and weaknesses and talk about them, but game changers, they know how to relate their strengths with any task that they're doing. They can always do it because they know that their skills are transferable. So first thing is focus on your strengths. The second thing, it sounds so simple. It's to simply do what you love. And I bet all of you are like, oh yeah, I'll do what I love. But are you really? Or are you doing what's comfortable for you? Are you doing what makes you the most money? Are you doing what you think that you're good at? You see, game changers, we do what we love because we feel that what we are doing is directly serving our community. So when you leave today, think about that. How are you serving the community? Me, I work at A&M-Corpus Christi, and I build leaders up to see their potential so that they go out into the world and can, help us all. So that's my service. So what is yours? The third thing is to have a good group of people around you that's a team for your success. I like to call this your success partners. And this isn't everyone who's going to motivate and encourage you as a little cheerleader. Oh, Tori, you did so good. No, real people who are so invested in your success that it becomes theirs as well. And they can sit down and tell you, Tori, that wasn't so good, but this is how we change it. And I think I learned this lesson best when I was in grad school. And my professor came in and she said, today we're going to learn about math. And I was like, excuse me, I'm the counseling major. I don't do math. And she began to talk about the math of life and how people add and subtract and multiply and divide in your life. And I still do this today. And I reflect on the people in my life. And if they're not adding or multiplying to it, I dismiss them. And that may sound harsh, but I have goals. I have dreams, people. I'm a game changer. I got to clean up shop every once in a while. So I would encourage you to do that too. And the last thing is to never stop improving. Game changers, they pick something, what they love, their talents, and they grow in that area. And then they've reached the highest they can get there, and they pick something else, and they grow in that area. And then they see how those two relate and work together. And I like to call this point, much what Steve was talking about, is elevating yourself, getting elevated. So today I'm going to leave you with a bit of my swag and my definition of what get elevated means. 2 words equal a priceless meaning for anyone to step to the challenge and rise to a better being. You see, getting elevated means reaching your full potential where dreams become reality and achieving is essential.
I'll just talk.
So is it in you to make the necessary change not only to live for your soul gain? And many people they think that by getting elevated you must duplicate someone else's stature, but I'm simply asking you to find your own internal power. You see, you don't have to be extra, just be yourself. If you don't find joy within you, you're not going to find it in anything else. And getting elevated, it might seem like too much to grasp. And I'm afraid if that's what you feel, you'll always finish last. Because fake it till you make it only lasts so long. And then you wake up and you realize your dreams and goals, they're gone. And getting elevated might mean different things to each of us in this room right now, but they still all ring true. Because that's the beauty of authenticity, is it always comes down to you. So let's talk about you for a minute and what get elevated might look like if you're living in it. Maybe it means that you live a life of passion, and the journey becomes just as important as the outcomes that you fashion. Maybe it means that you pour your blood and sweat and tears into this heart of service, and you begin to live for others' needs and purpose. Hey, maybe it means that you're just a little less of a jerk every day, because let's face it, that's a challenge for you anyways. And maybe it means that you stop perpetuating a hater mentality and you begin to guide others with encouragement and intentionality. You see, but that's the catch-22, and the thing is, I always like haters on my team because it constantly reminds me that I'm doing the right things, because hating never helps another's situation. It only solidifies someone's domination. Because in order to hate, you must recognize someone's swag and success, and then it puts you in this state of distress because your focus is outward, but your influence is inside. And when are you going to realize that only you can control your own life? So again, I tell you to get elevated, to do you, to be you, to better you, get elevated. Thank you.